today.
Good weather today. We've got a big 2 weeks coming up here in Austin, Texas. In terms of the number of people coming to town, probably the biggest of the year. Now, I want you to know that during the entire course of the South by Southwest Festival, the Star of Texas Fair and Rodeo, and everything else going on for the next 2 weeks, we will be your source for up-to-the-minute weather forecasts right here on the weather blog on KXAN.com. It's very easy to find. Today, I've got the first 6-day forecast out there for you. We've been busy today here in the Weather Center. We've got another blog posting today about the end of La Nina by summer. Not early enough, though, to do us much good this spring. We're afraid it's going to continue to be dry. And then Natalie this morning posting kind of a wrap-up of our February precipitation temperature pattern across the country. Well, on the weather map today, we started cold this morning. In fact, it wasn't just the hill country where we saw some readings down around 27 to 29 degrees in the very coldest low-lying areas. In Atlanta, it was 32, same in Fredericksburg, 31 out in Mason. But even around the metro area in those coldest locations, like out at Del Valle at the airport, 32. We measured a 32 also on Barton Creek in southwest Austin, and also a 30 or 31 and 32, I believe it was, up around Jonestown there at the Big Sandy Creek. Same thing over there in northern Bastrop County. Not unusual in those coldest low-lying areas to have a freeze here second week of March. In fact, the average last freeze for very rural locations, especially west of Austin, is not until March 23rd. But what a nice warm-up today. We ended up at 73 this afternoon. The low this morning in the city only dropped to 44 degrees. Out there tonight, skies are clear over Texas. Beautiful picture there, 71 right now. At 10 o'clock tonight, we're down to about 52, headed to about 42 in the morning. Right now, upper 60s and low 70s across our area. It's a beautiful afternoon. Air very dry, 14%. 16% relative humidity, so after dark tonight, it'll get cool pretty quickly. We're in the low 70s out there currently. Still have a north-northeast to northeast wind at 6 to 12 miles per hour, but that will change around to the south by morning, so should keep most of us above those freezing marks, I think, in the morning. Mole medium, elm medium, oak low in the pollen count today. In your allergy forecast for tomorrow, similar concentrations. Around Texas, everybody pretty nice today, 60s and 70s, it looks like, statewide. Clear skies across the state, too. Storm system that brought us a little round of thunderstorms night before last, or 2 isolated thunderstorms. Still a weather maker in the east, wet up and down the east coast. The next low moving into the Pacific Northwest is going to track right across the Dakotas. And so that's so far to the north, this thing will barely even bring a front into Texas. We've got some pretty quiet weather coming our way. Now, we will have one more cold morning in the morning, but after that, a warming trend will get underway and will continue not only through the weekend, but into next week. And I've got the 2-week forecast for you coming up here on our newscast at 6 o'clock tonight. So be back here for that. Tonight, the low temperatures falling back into the 30s in most areas, but again, most areas staying above freezing. Close, though, in those real cold spots. And then tomorrow, let's go mid-70s. Austin tonight, clear. 42 in the city, colder rural areas. 77 tomorrow. Lots of sunshine with a south wind. And then we head into the weekend. There'll be more moisture this weekend, so maybe some fog or drizzle by Sunday morning, if not Saturday morning. Just a slight chance of a shower, though. And even Tuesday and Wednesday, a slight chance of a shower. Temperatures remaining very mild. And don't forget, daylight savings time begins at 2 a.m. Sunday morning.